when it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with Tom Brady and the New England Patriots.
Wait, that wide, 80! 44 to right. Watch QB jump. Watch QB.
They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 17-yard line.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
50. 56, Mike, 58. Let go. Oh, yeah. Here we go again. 56. Mike. Reload.
Throwing now is Brady.
Switch up.
Eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
He hits White, complete. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
There are a lot of tough routes to try and cover. When you see a runner come out of the backfield and run this angle route, looks like they're going to the flat, and then they put their foot in the ground and cut back sharply inside, not easily covered. And then when they catch it, good momentum built up by them as well.
And able to pick up the first. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play there on the catch and run. 49 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Brady gives to Michel. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down and 4, Brady to Michel on the dump off. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that have to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
That throw by... Brady incomplete.
It's 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
It's just me and you.
They'll turn to Michel as they go back to the ground. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
And they get him down about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 3rd down pickup of 5. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Well, trying to be bold on the opening drive of the game, but that effort, it proves futile.
How many times have we talked with coaches where they've talked about taking the emotion out of their decision-making? I think that opening drive, if he didn't have it in his head to go for it before, I think that keyed into it. They were doing so well, and he decided to really establish something there. They didn't get it. Now they've got to make sure that they don't lose their focus.
At the 3-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. But now it's 3rd down.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Breeze. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. And now Edelman. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind and try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position where we were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. They'll run it. This is Michelle. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And they're going to have a 3rd down.
Mike 47. Mike 47. Mike 47. Hey, dude. Take you to school. 47 is the mic. 47 is the mic. Drop deep. 47 is the mic. 47 is the mic. Watch the run. Let's go on. No, 66. Hey, 66.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who can make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Brady. And caught by Thomas. for a New England touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Pats able to cash in for 6. Gostkowski with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Saints nothing.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
On second down, Kamara. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Let's go, let's go. Sammy! Number 53, Mike 53.
36.
Can you get the ball right here? Let's go. Sponge.
Now Breeze on third down. Looking long for Thomas. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. So they decline it as that will bring up fourth.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you've got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it fourth down.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
At the 24-yard line.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
Let's go.
A give to Michelle running right. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. New England on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
47's the mic. 47's the mic. I got one. 47's the mic. 47's the mic. Here we go. Let's bring it.
Hey, Alabama.
Let's bring it. 47's the mic.
Hey, Charlie.
Check. 47.
Shotgun now for Brady. And he's taken down here by the Saints. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Ready? You ready?
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Here's Breeze to throw. This is caught. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Ready? 5-8, 5-8. Let's go, D, let's go. Hey, easy. 52's the finish.
They'll run it with Kamara, and he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 2-yard touchdown run, and the Saints are within an able to punch it in on 3rd down. Makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. On 2nd down, Michelle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Caught on the right side by Dorsett.
Brady's pass complete to Dorsett. It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
New England on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Brady going to throw. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10.
You can't block me. You can't block me. 54.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. He's going to sling this deep downfield. That's going to be caught. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left.
Watch the eye.
The final shot before half for Breeze. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Looking to go back to Thomas again, but it'll be 2nd and goal. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. The kick by Lutz is good. First half in the... And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Kill. Check 52. Check.
Throwing on 1st down is Breeze. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. Open man is Michael Thomas. Breeze on the hook up to Thomas for the New Orleans first.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. His throw incomplete. Cameron Meredith the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 11.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. From the gun, it's Breeze. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Michael Bennett in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Wait, that 53. 56. Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. No, 66.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. Craig Robertson. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball in this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. New England on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. From the gun, Brady. And this is going to be incomplete.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Sherrill's on the return. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. Bree's going to throw. And Josh Hill has it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards that time.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that sure was pretty because the corner route is extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is because more and more tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can make a play in any spot on the field.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Breeze now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Kamara's got the first down and then some. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints add on to their lead. Lutz with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
Hey, wahoo! 47's the mic. 47's the mic. And we're pretty quiet, G. We're pretty quiet. 47's the mic. Check it.
Brady now on 1st down. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And he's got Demaryius Thomas, the 30, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Demaryius Thomas, 84 yards, and the Patriots are back within a score. Extra point good by Gostkowski, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
52. Mike 52.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
52. Mike 52. Big stop, G. Big stop.
Shotgun now for Breeze. Buying time to his left. Incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. A 10th carry for Kamara. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Ready? 95-56. 95-56. 6-man. Check curls. Check curls. Check curls. Hey, easy. Let's go. Let's go. 53. Number 53. Mike 53. Got it.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And he fires one that's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now Breeze to try again after the pick six. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. To throw is Breeze. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run, this is going to be the result every time.
Ready. You ready?
They fake the give. Here's Breeze. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Breeze now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 20-yard line.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Break it down, fellas. Break it down.
Throwing now is Breeze. It's brought in right side by Ginn. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. The Saints on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 5.
10, 11.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Breeze. And is it a touchdown? No signal. No, they say incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready. We're waiting. Check 53. Under. Oh, here we go.
A give. This is Kamara. Flash those fast feet, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line as he can't get any closer to the end zone. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. Thomas, the lone receiver, left. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Breeze now to throw. Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. From a yard out. And once again, the Saints are back out in front. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
So Brady and the Pats take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. A give, this is Michel. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for 13 and a New England first down. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
56 is the mic. I'm here all day.
Throwing on first down is Brady. To the right side, and he's got Edelman. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Tackle there by Alex Anzalone. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Flushed out right. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They come up on a first and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
To the left side and complete for Julian Edelman. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Now Brady. And that's complete. It's Watson. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in here with Michel, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Check 56. I don't think you got it, sir. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Hey, check. Right 50.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The crowd here in the Dome making things difficult. 3rd and goal.
Let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here.
Check it, reload.
Kill. Turn up. Kill.
Hey, I 7.
Check back 47. Hey, watch the screen.
Regular.
47 Mike. 47 Mike. Mike 47. Smooth. Mike's 47. Mike's 47.
Sugar.
He's back to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They are able to get 9 yards out of that, but now it's 4th down. First things first here, they got to pick up the first down.
And remember, it is 4th down, so they've got to pick up a completion here. Otherwise, this one's over.
And the 13-year man puts it through. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready? 5'9", 53, Mike. Here we go.
Play action. Breeze. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. So now it's going to come down to the Pro Bowler Gostkowski. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And yes, he got it. Gostkowski plays the role of hero as he punches it through. And it'll be a good time in the Back Bay tonight. The Patriots have won the football game. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Till next time, we say so long from the Bayou.
Big numbers.